Your business plan is not just a piece of paper. In reality, a business plan is undoubtedly the make or break factor when it comes to running a successful business. Not only does it explore the feasibility of your business, but it is also the quintessential requirement to getting a loan. But funding and feasibility are only a part of the full picture. Now the question is, how do you create the perfect business plan? Step number 1 is to structure an executive summary wherein you pitch to investors what your company is all about. The pieces to include are quite simple. Start off by describing your mission. This could be a sneaker store aiming to increase price accessibility or a vitamin store increasing health-aware awareness in their community. While doing so, be sure to list out your company's top-grossing popular products, which are responsible for making your mission a successful one. Moving on, you should now start describing your business in terms of its ownership structure, revenue, and ability to pay back loans. Having the ability to show potential investors that you can pay back loans in time will drive you very far in your journey of finding suitable business partners. Obviously, revenue and profitability are important, as people are less likely to invest in a company that is burning money. Of course, the story is different if you are a new business and have no sales to account for. And we do know that a common business tip is to start making money before you go asking for money, since it is not easy pouring funds into a new business while having to worry about debt. But that is not to say you won't be able to acquire funding as a new business. Having the right product and the right market reach will almost always evolve a money-burning business into a profitable business over time. Investors know this and will still be looking to join in regardless of profitability, considering all your pieces are in place. After you've written your executive summary and company description, the next step is to detail your findings from conducting a market analysis. A working market analysis is not as simple as listing a bunch of competitors and how they are inferior to you. To begin with, you need to analyze the market to identify the difficulty of turning over a dollar at the end of the fiscal year. If you can successfully identify a number of businesses making acceptable profits without burning too many resources on marketing, upkeep, and inventory, then you may truly have a shot at hitting the ground running. Having competitors is generally a good thing, as it shows the feasibility of your niche. Now that you know the difficulties and simplicities of winning over your audience, it's time to delve into how your product can be superior to your competitors. Although this is entirely dependent on your niche, a common example is computer hardware stores who aim to disrupt the big players and gain market share by offering the lowest prices in the area. Another example is by offering highly personalized and tailored experiences for potential customers. Big players who sell to hundreds of people a day are generally unable to offer a personalized experience to each and every customer. That's where you could step in and fill the gap. And speaking of market share, another key aspect of a strong business plan is marketing and promotion. Ambitious businesses can appeal to investors by showing off the ROI they generate from their marketing campaigns. One single well-thought-out advertisement can be more powerful and effective than a 5-figure marketing campaign that is not appealing to the audience. If you have done marketing in the past, now is a good time to do a cost-benefit analysis, which comprises lots of variables to give an end result such as X amount of dollars generated from X amount of dollars spent on creating ads. Additionally, you could show how your market share has continued to increase progressively over the last few quarters. The key here is to be able to prove that marketing is definitely a strong weapon in your arsenal and not just a money-burning brand promoter. Next up on the list is partnerships. Ever hear the saying, "Your network is your net worth"? Having friends in the business world can be life-saving. Simply being associated with big brands can do wonders for a startup stuck in the baby stages. Of course, there is always an option to contact big names in the media world to buy a press release or a shout-out, but that is more on the marketing side of things and not a partnership where both sides benefit from each other. An example of an ideal partnership is a giant shopping mall company partnering up with a furniture company to take care of its interior design. Last but not least, it is recommended to have an appendix containing important information such as revenue details, financial projections, licenses, patents, and other similar aspects. A good tip is to include the resumes of the most influential employees working in your company. The resume should prove you have an excellent team with excellent backgrounds and credentials to show for it. All right, that should cover the most important aspects of a business plan. Now, some of you may not know where to actually start writing a business plan. And no, simply scribbling on a piece of paper is not the best way to go about it. A better idea is to go to a site like bplans.com that already has pre-made business plan templates for you to pick from. Try to look for a template that helps you be as expressive as possible. The goal of the template should be to emphasize your business's key selling points. Once you find the right template, create a few drafts and compare them side by side. Having a friend or a mentor review your plan is the right way to go, since presenting an unsatisfactory business plan to investors happens more often than you know. So that wraps up today's video. I hope you have a great time writing a business plan. Even if you don't have a business up and running, it is still a good idea to spend time devising a plan. If you've learned anything from this video, be sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content in the near future.